So here on my channel, we address women's issues in particular when it comes to how a woman can truly enhance her femininity, really empower herself through feminine energy, and to use fitness as that vehicle and driving factor behind change for everything that she does. And we also talk about this moniker of the high value woman. Now, I've done so many videos here on my channel where I broke down exactly what the high value woman is. It's greater than just a skin deep thing. It really has to do with who she is at the core as a woman, as a feminine being. And if you're interested in that, I really go ahead and encourage you to check out these videos right here on my channel where we're gonna get a little bit more into that definition. But today I wanna go even further because there's this thing that I really want you guys to keep in mind as you try to transform yourself into being a truly high value woman and what that means. And I have three aspects of the high value woman that you need to really start to pay attention to if you truly want to hold intrinsic value within who you are as a woman. And those three things are, in order to be a high value woman, you need to be fit, you need to be fine, and you need to be feminine. Now, here's the thing. These three concepts are deeper than what you might be actually thinking. And today, I want to establish that definition for you and build onto this definition of the high value woman. Because when you watch my videos and you come to my channel, I want you to truly transform on all levels. So today, let's talk about the three F's of the high value woman: fit, fine, and feminine, and how that's going to work for you. Now, if this is your first time here, I want to welcome you here to my channel. My name is Roxy Beckles. I am a transformational coach. I'm a personal development coach who specializes in working with women. And we focus on the 4 pillars of fitness here in Rockstar Fitness. And that is your physical fitness, your mental fitness, your emotional fitness, and your spiritual fitness. All of these things working together is going to make you into the best person that you can be. And we do that all through focusing on health, nutrition, training, and more. Now, if this is your first time here, honey, you better subscribe right now to my channel. Scroll down, hit that red button, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell notifications and set it to all notifications so that way you do not miss a single video. For my returning viewers, I want to say what's up. I'm so happy to have you back here. Guys, be sure to like this video right now. Give it a thumbs up, especially if you want me to talk about these concepts, which are a lot deeper when it comes to the high value woman conversation and what it is that you need to do as women to reach that level of fierceness in your life. Now, if you're looking for deeper help, you've got 3 ways to go ahead and do that. Go ahead and scroll down right now. Join my channel as a member. You'll get access to special videos and topics that I just simply cannot talk about out in the open here. You'll love some of those. So join my channel as a member. If you want to take it a step further, get workouts, more videos that are not on here, more lessons on nutrition, femininity, training, workouts, and stuff, go ahead to my Patreon. You're gonna love the content that I have to share there. It's a lot more in depth and deeper. And for those of you that know that you need personalized help, some hand holding, and really work with someone one-on-one, stick around to the very end because I'm gonna tell you how you can become a rock star today. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So now let's talk about this thing about the 3 F's of the high value woman. And I've got to say, some of you are going to come on here and say that, oh, you stole your ideas from Kevin Samuels. Oh my God, you're copying him. But let me tell you something, guys, okay? There's nothing new under the sun, number 1. And number 2, it's important for us to take concepts from other content creators, much in the way that Kevin has with his own work too. There are plenty of content creators that have been talking about these same very things for over the last 10 years. And we all build on things in a way to describe it to our audience that helps them to be better, okay? And this concept is something that I'm developing for my women. As a woman, I give a perspective from our standpoint in a way that men simply cannot understand or grasp. So these 3 concepts, the fit, fine, and feminine, I want to define them within my brand, within Rockstar Fitness. And for my ladies out there, to give you a roadmap that's easy to follow in some ways. And I don't like the word easy because none of this stuff is easy. Change and transformation is hard, as it should be. And those of you who are willing to put in the work, you're going to be the ones who's going to see change within your life, within your body, and more. Now, we want to go ahead, or I, who's we? Me and the people in my head. We want to give you a clear definition within my platform that's going to help you to be what I have become, because I'm all about teaching by showing, by living, and by example. Fit, fine, and feminine are three things that you need to start implementing in your life and becoming to be a truly high value woman. So let's go ahead into the first F, and that is talking about being fit. Now, here's what I say about that. And I'm going to read from you right off my notes because I want to make sure we get everything in here. So under the concept of fit, we need to emphasize the body game for women. You need to be in shape, ladies, period. Why? Because biology leads men to be visual in attraction, and your youthfulness and fertility are directly tied to how fit you are, regardless of age. So for so many of you who are looking to become truly high value women and to truly attract a certain kind of man, when we're talking about relationships, some of you may already be in relationships and you want to be able to keep that person that you're with, right? Fitness plays a grand platform in this. And I think that for so many women, we get so tied up in our emotions and how we feel when people tell us that we are inadequate in certain areas of our lives that we get so offended that we cannot hear this. Here's the thing that I'm passionate about here on my platform now. You guys know this. 80% of Black women in particular are obese and overweight. Now, I've got more than Black women who follow me here on my platform and on my channel. And even if you look at instances within your own ethnic groups, on the whole, obesity is on the rise for everyone across the world. Why? We are less active than we were in prior years and decades. Our lives have become, very much being sedentary, especially during the global health crisis, where so many of you, your lives has transformed to working in front of a computer at your desk all day. So being sedentary is actually being accelerated in our culture right now on planet wide. And for so many of you, you are sitting on some weight that I know that you've gained. Okay. No matter where you are, though, biology will never change. Sexual urges and what keeps us moving forward as human beings will never change. So ladies, to put yourself in the winner's circle, to get the things that you want in your life, you've got to feel good about yourself, number one, right? And part of that is how you feel when you look in the mirror, when you are living in your body, because femininity and high value women, it's all about how you live in integrity every single day in who you are, right? And your fitness plays directly into that, because if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you don't like what your body looks like, you don't like how your clothes are fitting, how can you walk through the world with your head high? How can you walk through this world knowing you are truly about who you say you are? Now, in relation to the opposite sex, men are very much driven by what they see when it comes to a woman, and they are biologically attracted to youth and fertility. And youthfulness is a sign of fertility. Now, here's the sad thing. Every single year, ladies, you are racing towards losing that youth, losing that fertility, but you don't have to lose your beauty. How do you hold on to that? Through fitness, through training, through nutrition, through taking care of yourself, through drinking water, through resting your body, through recovery, through making sure that you lead as a low stress lifestyle as you possibly can. And all of that is directly related to your fitness. So ladies, for those of you who are truly trying to reach that high value status, realize it's not just about what clothes you wear, what school you went to, what degrees or careers you have. It's about that intrinsic value within you. Fitness is that part that you can easily work on. And I really implore you to pay attention to that first F. Now let's go ahead and talk about the second F. Ladies, you got to be fine, honey, but we're going to define that a little bit deeper. And here's what fine means to us. You have to present and dress to attract the man that you want, or to get into the social circles that you want. You have to socially fit into the world that you want to be a part of. And that comes down to not just physical style, but social graces as well. You've got to be fine on many levels. Now, here's the thing. High value women carry themselves a certain way. When you're in the presence of a woman who is truly of high value, you know it. And it's not about income fully per se, because value is an intrinsic thing. Value can mean money and dollars, but value could also be that thing that isn't described necessarily with words, but is felt in its presence. And a woman who is able to know where she sits in culture and society, how people see her, the allure that she has to be able to pull in someone's attention, all of that is about being fine, okay? Being able to turn ahead and get attention and to be noticed for the positive things. And here's the thing. Being fine isn't just about the physical characteristics, because guess what? There are women who some would consider to be quite fine, who are not facially beautiful, but the presence about who they are from the inside out is what draws people to them, and you want to embody that. Learn the world, ladies. The world is so much bigger than just the four walls of your home, your apartment, or even the neighborhood that you grew up in. Read. Learn languages, get into the arts, explore, no history, no politics. Be that alluring character that pulls people into you to say, who is she? I want to know her. She's deep. She's more than just this. Yeah, the beauty and what radiates from her is like, that's just a part of it. Like, that's just the opening door. But when you start to peel the layers off, man, is that woman remarkable. That's being fine, ladies, on all levels. And you have the ability to do that. You don't have to be necessarily wealthy or rich to do that, to enhance yourself, to start to learn how to be, evolved. I am the type of person who believes, and I'm going to get pulled through the ringer for this, because I know that there's some social implications that make this improper to say, but I really feel that we all have the ability to pull ourselves up by our own bootstraps in many ways. And when I say that, is that if you live in the United States of America, there are ways that you can have access to things and move yourself up the ladder if you decide that that is something that you're going to do. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, and I'm not going to say that there aren't roadblocks along that way, but you can do it if you choose. Open a book, watch a documentary, get into history, learn art, learn languages. These are all things that you can cultivate within yourself to become more cultured. And that is up to you to go ahead and fully explore that. Be fine, ladies, on all levels. Let's talk about the final F. Oh gosh, yes, you got to be feminine, the final F. Femininity is masculinity's kryptonite. When you unlock the power of your innate nature and learn how to balance your feminine and masculine energy, you become the Super Saiyan of women. And yes, I did throw that Dragon Ball Z reference out there, honey. You're going to be like the Vegeta of women, okay? You're going to just like, boom, like, ha. You know, you explode it out there, right? So, ladies, your femininity is your superpower in all things in life. It truly is. And I think that our society nowadays makes women feel bad about that. Like, we're not supposed to want to be our true alluring nature. We're not supposed to be like women who want to be empowered in that social construct of femininity. But I really don't think there's anything wrong with that, especially the more I allow myself to explore that part of me. It is my birthright as a woman as much as it is yours. Now, everyone expresses their femininity in different ways, and we're going to go ahead and talk about that a little bit deeper on my channel as we go by. But you should never feel guilty about wanting to live in that power, wanting to be like feminine energy. It has this stillness about it. It has this like regalness about it. It has its wildness about it. It has its allure about it. And there's so many levels and facets of it for you to explore within yourself, because what's beautiful is that we're all individuals. And that the more you allow yourself to sit supremely in your feminine, the better, ladies. And we were talking about relationships, because so many of you are looking at that aspect, right? What is the opposite of femininity? It's masculinity. They are polar opposites, and that polarity is really important in relationships. We're in a society where everything tries to be completely egalitarian, and there's some issues with that on many levels. Okay. And so learning your place within your femininity is going to be so important for those of you who are trying to navigate the relationship world, whether you are single, whether you are in a relationship, whether you are married or whatever. It's always going to be that underbeat and undercurrent. So it's really important for you to learn what that is and learn from examples of other women who are doing it successfully. There's so many women in history who are like divine and like really like supremely in their feminine, and they're still leaders and examples in this world. Now, I'm not talking about like, the modern alpha female. Here on my channel, I actually went into great detail about the true alpha female and how she is actually rooted in her femininity. Ladies, you must watch that lesson. It is very in depth. Go ahead and click over here and watch that. It's kind of long, but the stuff that I have to share with you here is all about improving. So the videos cannot be bite-sized. They've got to go into detail, and you're going to love that. Okay. Those of you that want some more work on that though, come to my Patreon, because there's a whole course that I have for that on my Patreon and for my clients as well who work with me one-on-one. That's neither here nor there. Okay. But ladies, your superpower is your birthright, is your femininity. And as a high value woman, you've got to be fit, fine, and feminine, honey, to truly embody high value qualities and to be the narrator of your life and of your story. Here's a takeaway I want you to have from today's conversation. Life is about growth, is about progress, is about evolution. And for so many people, they're going to tell you that it's too late to change, particularly if you're over a certain age, that it's too late. What are you doing it for, right? But I'm going to share this with you. The only time it is too late to change and to transform is when you are taking your dying breath, when it's over. Then it's too late. But between now, this very moment, and that final breath, whenever it's going to be, you cannot predict it. It could be tomorrow for some of you. It could be 20 years from now, 30, 40, 50 years from now for some of you. What are you going to do between that time? Because life is an open notebook with crisp pages, and you hold the pen to write your story. What is that book going to say? Empowering your femininity, becoming a truly high value woman, putting your fitness, becoming fine on all levels, and really sitting in your supremeness as a woman is going to be the best decision that you make for yourself. Well, that's it. I hope that today's conversation was enlightening. Listen, we go deep here. This channel is not about what I call the fluffer nutters, honey. Okay, we go deep here. We talk about concepts that are really going to help you to evolve into the best woman that you can be. And for my gentlemen out there, listen, you got to give me props here for trying to give our ladies game on here. And if you have a woman in your life, whether she's your daughter, your sister, your aunt, your mom, whomever, your girlfriend, colleagues, friends, send this message to them. This may not apply to you specifically, but I know that you know women who can benefit from this message. So go ahead and slip this on over to them. Say, hey, check this girl out. I think you're going to like her. Let me go ahead and enchant her from there. Okay. Changing our community, our people, particularly the Black community, but just everyone. I don't care what race or ethnicity you are. Making people better in modern life, one person at a time. Now, if you need some help, honey, listen, this stuff is not easy to do by yourself. So let me just go ahead and help you. One of the first ways that you can do it in the most affordable way is to go ahead, scroll down, join my channel as a member. Okay. And I'm going to give you guys, I have all kinds of special videos that are members only. When I talk about topics, I like to go even deeper into some concepts that I cannot say openly here on YouTube and stuff like that, because some of it's controversial, some of it's offensive, and it's better for people who actually want to hear that message to learn for you to get that. So go ahead, scroll down to the bottom, click join, and you'll have access to that library. Okay. Now, for those of you who want deeper things, you want workouts, you want to have some things that talk about nutrition, you want to go into these concepts in a deeper way, where I have full master classes that you can do at your own pace. Now, this is without coaching. This is on your own pace. Any time of the day or night that you want to go ahead and access this stuff. New content added every single month. Come on over to my Patreon, because that's the perfect place for you. That's www.patreon.com/rockstarfitness. Now, if you know you need deeper help than that, honey, you know you need Roxy as your coach in your ear, just helping you to design your program to help you to improve your life. You need to work with me. Come on over. Be ready to invest in yourself. It's worth it. Because what price do you put on your self-improvement, your health, your body, your mindset, your femininity, your future? What do you place on that, right? Come on over, rockstarfitness.com/claritycall, fill out that application, set up your appointment, and let's discuss. It's free to just talk to me about what's going on, and I'll see if I can help you. And if I can, we'll figure out how we're going to make that happen for you, okay? Give this video a thumbs up right now. If you are not subscribed, honey, you better subscribe right now. Click that bell notifications and set it to all notifications so that you don't miss a single thing. Post your comments below, check out the additional videos, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.